Hi everyone, my name is Alex Davidson and this is our channel Questions and Answers on immigration to Canada. I was asked to speak about the first job and discuss if it's possible to find a job with poor English. Well, the answer is yes. It is quite possible to find yourself a first job in Canada with poor English, with no English at all, with no French at all. Yes, however strange it might find, there are lots and lots of odd jobs where you would be probably making around 10, 12 bucks per hour without the proper English. It's totally okay and totally fine. However, lots of people do not realize that if you are an engineer, if you're a manager, if you're a social worker, HR representative, salesperson back home, coming to Canada and making 12 bucks per hour, maybe it's significantly more than what you could get in your home country, maybe. But at the end of the day, psychologically, it would be very, very difficult for you. It would be very difficult for everyone. I cannot imagine myself right now, at this second, turning my life upside down for no reason and making even $1,000 per hour working in construction. At the end of the day, I'm not a construction worker, okay? I'm used to different environment and I was educated differently, I worked differently my entire life, and it's not about money, okay? I am not a big fan of Maslow's pyramid of needs or hierarchy of needs, but I would probably agree with the fact that as soon as your physiological needs are covered, as soon as your security needs and needs for love are okay, you would still get to the upper level where your self-esteem starts to play a higher role, where your self-actualization starts to play a higher role. I've seen a professor working for $11.50 per hour unloading cars, those trucks, simply because his English was quite poor. Look, do you think the person was happy? Not at all. Every single day, everything I heard from him was how happy he was in his home country. Yes, he was making far less money than he was making in Canada, but he was a professor. He has been respected by people around. Now, he's in Canada, he's making much more, but what's of it? Nothing, completely nothing. I see families from time to time. Our legal department sees families because they're working with divorces, and in fact it's quite common for a family coming in where one spouse has pretty solid English or French, the other one, usually it's a female, don't know why, but typically the female does not have those language abilities, and at the end of the day the couple splits simply because you're not contributing enough to your family assets anymore, right? You're not that equal family or equal partnership anymore. Think about it as well. I'm not saying that you will not make it in Canada. No, I'm not trying to make your life difficult by recording this video. I just want to somehow deliver this message I was trying to deliver for the last 15, 16 years. Please make sure that you invest enough money, enough time being in your home country before you actually immigrate to Canada. If you're immigrating with IELTS 4, IELTS 5, do not expect yourself to find a decent job within the first several months. Expect yourself to start from the bottom and grow up. But this growth, it will not work without the proper English. Even if you're trying to work in construction, even if you're, say, a technician, even if you're fixing refrigerators, people in Northern America are quite talkative, okay? You would be apprehended quite rude if you would come to somebody's house and you will not talk to your customer, right? I've seen cases of a person, I believe he was from Iran, and his English was quite poor. As a technician, he was awesome, okay? He fixed my appliances and he was great, but he has complained. He actually explained it to me with his limited English that he has difficulties with the customers because he came into the houses, they were not able to communicate with him, and eventually the customers complained they didn't want this person at home. Even though his job has nothing to do with talking, people are still trying to have that rapport, that oral contact with you. So please invest time, invest money if necessary to prepare and to make sure that your language abilities are enhanced way beforehand. You will not have time to do that when you're in Canada. Trust me. When you're already here, the reality would strike you harsh. So make sure that you do it before. Got questions, ideas, questions how to learn English? If you would like to, well, I could share with you some of our customers' experiences. Stay tuned with us and our contacts as usual at the end of the video.